What if I told you there was a way to make a week's worth of high-protein, delicious meals, all with only 3 dishes to wash at the end? Well, I can't tell you that yet because I'm not even sure if it's possible. But today, we're going to find out. Hey, I'm Scott. Most of us know that meal prep is a great way to hit your fitness and nutrition goals. If you're like me though, one of the main reasons you hesitate to meal prep is because there's usually a lot of dishes to clean up at the end. Today we're going to be making a high-protein teriyaki chicken bowl with only 3 dishes to wash. The 3 dishes or tools that we're going to be using for today's recipe are some kitchen shears, tongs, and a pan. Next, for the ingredients we're going to need for this recipe, we're going to start off with our protein. Some chicken thigh, boneless, skinless. I get this from Costco. Pretty good macros, 10 fat, 20 protein. We're going to need 3 of these packages. You could use chicken breast if you wanted to go a little bit lower calorie, but I like to have a good balance of protein, fat, and carbs in my meal, so I go with the thigh. Next, we're going to be using a stir-fry pepper blend. I like this pepper and onion one from Walmart. Really low calorie, good taste, great for stir-fry. Next, we're going to be using frozen sweet potatoes. The great thing about these frozen bags that we're using is they're already chopped, so less dishes. You could use rice also, but that would be more dishes because of the rice cooker. And I don't really love rice. I prefer sweet potatoes, but you could totally swap in rice in this recipe if you want to. Next, for our seasonings, some garlic powder, some crushed red pepper, and then just some salt and pepper. Finally, we're going to be doing a glaze for this meal. So the ingredients you're going to need for that are soy sauce. I use the less sodium one, honey, and finally a teriyaki sauce of your choice. I'm using this Kinder's teriyaki sauce and glaze. Just found this recently. Really good, would highly recommend. Only 25 calories per serving. All right, now that we have our ingredients, let's get cooking. All right, here we go. First use of the scissors, cutting open the chicken package. All right, so we're gonna cook all of our chicken at once. We're gonna get it all dumped into the pan. We're gonna need a bigger pan. All right, that's more like it. First, you're gonna grease the pan. I use some cooking spray, just the canola oil one. My dad got on me in the comments of the last video because I sprayed the pan when it was already on the burner. So Dad, this pan is not hot. Just spray your pan, I guess, according to my dad, before you turn the heat on. So give it a nice even coating, and then turn on the heat. Okay, our chicken's cooking up nicely. It's a lot of chicken. Hopefully it all fits. If you're gonna be doing meal prep, I would recommend a wok. You can cook a lot of stuff all at once. While the chicken is getting warm, we have pre-weighed out our veggie mix into these containers. The containers don't count as a dish because you're gonna use them when you eat these on another day. So you're gonna wash these on another day. Also, these containers are from Dollar Tree, 2 for $1. So now we're gonna season the chicken a little bit. I like things really nice and seasoned, so we'll season everything at the end once it's all in the pan, but while the chicken's cooking up, I like to get some stuff on it, get it nice and flavorful throughout. The chicken is getting nice and cooked up. We're gonna go in with our kitchen shears and cut it into bite-sized pieces. I like to use this method of kind of holding the scissors like this and chopping down. If you're worried about scratching your pan, you can I like to just stack it up a little bit here. Chicken's looking pretty good. We got it all cut up. About to take it off the heat. Pro tip again for when you're cutting, switch hands. That's a good forearm workout with only 1 dish. So to avoid muscle imbalances, use your right and left hand. Chicken's ready to come off the heat. I'm gonna put it all into our containers, set it aside. We're gonna put it back on the heat in a minute, but we're gonna use the containers for now to free up the pan. So for this specific recipe, we're gonna be using 30 ounces of chicken. So I'm gonna get that weighed into one of these containers. The chicken that we don't use, we'll set aside for leftovers for another meal. 30 ounces. There was this much leftovers, which you can use in another meal. Or you can stretch this into 6 meals if you wanna do it that way. Now we're gonna go in with our mixed veggie stir fry. This is 850 grams. Turn the pan down a little bit and dump it all in. So the peppers are in there, they're cooked down, they still need a little more time. But we are gonna throw in the sweet potatoes, have those weighed out into the container, 1,000 grams of sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes and veggies are cooking up nicely. We're gonna hit those with some more seasoning as well. So the water from our veggies is pretty much all cooked off. So now it's time to add our chicken. We got the chicken, the veggie stir fry, the sweet potatoes, all mixed together, incorporated into the pan. Now we're finally ready to add our glaze. The glaze contains 50 grams of honey, 170 grams of the teriyaki sauce, and 300 milliliters of soy sauce. So we'll get that in the pan. We'll get it all mixed all over everything. This is definitely a spot where I'd recommend a fourth dish. This would be a lot easier with a spatula or a spoon or something, but we're gonna get it all in the pan because it's good stuff. So yeah, we use the container to save a dish to put our glaze in. So one of your meals, if you do it this way, is gonna be extra saucy. So maybe eat that on Monday if you're having a bad Monday. This is how it looks at the end when it's ready to come off the heat. All nice and glazed up. Now it's time to distribute it evenly across our 5 containers. All right, time for cleanup. There's our dishes. I'm gonna get them all in the sink and get them soaking. Easy peasy. There you have it. 5 work days of lunches, all prepped out and ready to go for the week. I measure them out as best I can evenly, but it's all gonna come out in the wash throughout the week. I don't worry about getting them all perfectly the same weight. Let's go ahead and try a bite. It's good. It's that glaze coats everything nicely, nice and seasoned. Might look a little weird, but I'm telling you, it's good. Give this recipe a try. Finally, for the calories and macros for this meal, the calories are 507, 70 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and 40 grams of protein. Pretty good. That's about what I usually aim for in my lunches, at least 40 grams of protein. You take these to work, throw in the microwave for a couple minutes, and you'll be ready to go. I recommend adding a hot sauce to these, and look what I managed to find, some real thing sriracha. So sriracha is really good on this, or any knockoff brand, or any hot sauce of your choice. Also sweet chili sauce would be really good, yum yum sauce. Make it your own. We have all our meals done. To rate this process, I think it was pretty good. Obviously, we could have been a little bit faster if we would have used less dishes. The cooking process took a little bit longer, not having some additional stuff, but the cleaning process will be quicker. That is something I always complain about. I hate dishes. So the point of this video is that you should look for reasons to stick to your fitness goals, not for reasons not to. If you want to do it, you can find a way. So stick to it, find a way to hit your goals. All right, that about wraps it up for us, guys. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it a lot if you gave it a like. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate that. Comment below your favorite meal prep recipes. Do you take prep meals to work? If you do, let me know. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and we will see you in another video coming soon.